Left to rise, moves like crazy. Everybody's trying to steal my lady. Spiders in the mirror and things can't be right. Back to the scene of a Friday night. To a place collision still frozen tight. Spill drink is stupid and the sound of her first child. And why did you argue? Like dreaming of those eyes. The best part of my life. When we feel baby, I wouldn't make a sound. Clock won't turn around. Slowing things down when I want to raise.
Groce. And we are the Game Changers. Designers, creatives alike. We are in a world that runs on value. Our next designs will be the shiniest. Our next animation will be the most buttery. Ladies and gentlemen, Game Changers, let the games begin. What is going on in everybody? Oh. Oh my god! Screw. with you. And yet you sit there and you ask yourself internally, Brandon, does a place like this exist? And my answer to you would be, of course, motherfucker, that's exactly what we are doing in our Discord. We are the Game Changers. We are a group of designers, artists, creatives that want to take our skill sets, talents, and dreams to the next level. We come together. All right, we're back. Okay. What's going on, guys? You guys know how it is. It's Groce Bot was like, you know what? We're just gonna put this black shade in front of Brandon. We're gonna just vandalize his car. That's what was going down. Because he was so upset last night that nobody showed up for the 1,000, the big 1,000, guys. We did it. The Game Changers are over 1,000 finally. With your help, we have and are growing slowly on a beautiful trajectory. But how are you guys doing today? There's a lot of people in the chat who are like, what just went down? Nothing but Grossbot being upset and messing up the things. Lukeman on YouTube is like, what's going on? It was the surprise. I didn't even know. Grossbot was like, it's 1,000. Hello, everybody. Like, listen, look, when we get to the office, I'll show you exactly everything. And it was like, you never told us. I didn't know. I did not know. But how are you guys doing today? That aside, we have plenty of time to get down and celebrate. But how are you guys doing? Annika, Derek, we have Fergie, we have Angela, we have the family. Mallory, what's going on? How you guys feeling? And by the way, I still don't have coffee. However, let me tell you my little secret. Okay, we get some green tea, get some cayenne pepper, and some matcha powder. James says he's breaking YouTube already, man. I don't think so. I think YouTube should be fine. YouTube is looking good. But how you doing, Jameson? I'm excited. There's a lot of good things happening this week. We have Adobe Live getting into the daily creative challenges. This is a brand new thing. I got kicked off yesterday because I did not finish in time. But I'm glad for those of you guys who came and showed your support. I highly appreciate that. I know I saw quite a few of you guys there. But what's going on, Uzair? Anix is a little under the weather, coping with... No! Well, we will green tea it up together. Alright, you feel me? Very nice. Uzair says, what's up? What's going on, Uzair? Alright, Laura, hey again, guys. What's happening? Laura, it's been such a while since we've seen you. Well, I've seen you. I saw you yesterday. But it's been a while since we've seen you in the Game Changers chat. And we're just gonna get right into the nitty-gritty of things. We're gonna go to the office. We have 5 submissions today, which are very quick. We're gonna go over those. And then we're gonna hop into making some dope stuff today. Alright, so let's kick it. And you know, I'm curious. Today's Tuesday. We're still starting the week out strong. What are you guys excited about for your week, this week, or even the next week? What are you guys excited about? But it's an exciting day, guys. Oh. Did the audio drop? What do you mean there's no audio? I'm on mute? Hold on. It probably was the other scenes. This should be fine though. When did the audio go out? Oh god. Alright, Lukeman, we got When did the audio went out? When I was in the car, or where? Or just when I was in the? I bet. All right, cool. What's going on, Sean? All right, cool. It's back. But where did it go out? Grossbot was probably in here like nobody came to the 1,000 and just like blew up everything. Like this is how upset he was. Look, watch. See. Oh, we just got 1,004. Well, congratulations, OnePlus. That's awesome. But yesterday, look, watch. Wait, okay. There's a lot of music real quick. But y'all left him alone and afraid in the Discord chat yesterday. He was just chilling by himself in the Discord, just holding himself just like nobody came. And then he just starts busting a move and then talking a whole bunch of craziness. He started swinging his hands at everything. It was insane. Y'all missed Grossbot going down. Laura says, yes, I've been busy with 100 XD challenges. Now I have a break and have more time for Behance streams. Definitely. Gonzalo says, no way he was there. Gonzalo. Jameson says, sure, it was a great speech. It was a great speech by himself. But see, he turned around crying and everything. But Laura, I saw your whatchamacallit. I saw your diving very deeply into the 100 or into the XD creative challenges. You're doing an excellent job. And what's going on, Umacorn? Long time no see. Fergie says it was just the car park scene. Okay, was it? The car park scene. Got you. All right. I will make sure to fix that in the future. Something probably got jacked up there. But all right, so let's hop into the challenge submissions. Okay, Jameson. This reminds me of like Majora's Mask, by the way. All right, but I think, let me go ahead and grab. Boom, boom, boom. Gonzalo sent me something, and I need to. There we go. Boom. Got to get them submission. Gonzalo is like A1 with these submissions. So we have 5 this week, and I wanted to ask if we end up doing prizes for challenges. What would you guys want? Would you rather have the publicity piece, money, or like an Adobe Creative Cloud subscription? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Daily Creative Challenge hosted by Brandon Groce. Yes. Alright, so first off we got Instagram. Let's see. We got that's Uzair's Instagram. Let's see what you got, Uzair. Boom. So we have one. Henry, let's pop this open. Kaio, let's pop this open as well. I love how Gonzalo always like Brandon, there's more on the next page. Like, just remember, please. All right, we got Koala. Wait, hold on, that's her Instagram. This is the submission. Uzair says cash money. All right, we got Jameson. And I saw Koala. I saw that your thing got deleted off of Dribbble. Sadness. I have no idea why, but we will take this just as equally. Very nice again, by the way. All right, let's do this. Let's start off with, just because I do not want to skip anything. All right, so we're gonna start with. Let's start off with Kaio first, and then we're gonna go down to Henry. Publicity. So when I say publicity, kind of like what we've just been doing now. Obviously, some people dig it, some people don't. But it's when the top 3 designers that get picked by the audience get basically promoted on Instagram. However, I'm trying to figure out ways to incentive. So for example, let me just bring this up so you guys get a. Laura was like, what does the publicity mean? No, that's a very good question.
So we had these a while back. I was testing these. So we had, this got like 15,000 views. This was one of our first weekly challenges where we had Fergie, Annika, and I believe Henry as the first, second, and third place winners. And then we had some, what's it called? We had, why is my brain like fizzled? Yeah, so we had first, second, and third, and then we had first, second, and third in 2 different categories, UI, UX, and graphic design. So something like this is what I mean publicity, where we get to share, everybody who competes gets to be posted on Instagram, which I think is a much better way. I think currently I've just been doing it through stories, but I would love to be able to go back to this. Like I said, I'm working on some things in the background. Not gonna tell you all that stuff yet, but I would love to know just like a poll in the background. Jameson says a month of Adobe stock, please. I would pay for it, but would use it if it was given to me. Wait. I would pay for it, but wouldn't use it if it was given to me. Wait, so you wouldn't use it? I'm lost. Because Solid says redesign Groce bot challenge. We'd get 2 submissions, for real, for real. Yeah, we have to think of ways to make this challenge more fun and interactive. Also, the whole Discord. Also, if anyone has any suggestions, Discord, yes. Yeah, so this is one of the things. This is like what we started out doing, but then I want to bring it back, but I would love to know, and guys, think about it. We don't have to, if you don't have any ideas right now, or you don't want to, what's it called? Put number 1 in the chat if you dig the cash, 2 in the chat if you dig the publicity, and 3 in the chat if you just would rather have a, actually, you know what, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Because this is just going to be, data for me and for us as we continue on doing this stuff. All right. Which would you rather for? Guys, what? Our weekly challenge. Okay, there we go. Cash. Publicity. Or free months of Creative Cloud. Alright, so I'm gonna put this out to you guys. I'm gonna create this poll and put it in both chats real quick, because this is just good data for me to have. We're not gonna focus too much on it, but would love to have that from you guys, just so I can figure out when I'm doing my things what you guys would like to prioritize. Alright, so let's dig into Kyle. First off, man, you guys have been killing these challenges, by the way. So we have Big Belly's daily or delivery app. There we go. About the project, the idea was to create a delivery app for a local business called Big Belly's. The Big Belly's app helps you buy their fast food in an easy way. We got the user flow, we got some hot dogs, we have app design, start and onboard screens. We have Big Belly's, love the burger. I love the 3D stuff that you guys are using. I will have to say, and this looks very, very similar to this other application or this other design thing that I saw. Wait, Laura says, hold on. I would vote for CC subscription. That would be a huge support of rising designers. Exactly. Maybe we should do good events with it. Wait, hold on. I'm not trying to get all the, what's it called? Oh. Okay. The fastest delivery. What is really interesting here is we have the 3D sort of images, and then we go realistic, and then we go illustration. That's the only throw off for me. However, love the simplicity, like especially when we get here, even the fries. I love this where it's like 3D. I like that that style that you're going for, where it's 3D, 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 and you even have the playfulness of the icons. I feel like when it switches to like realistic, and then like you got the Flash on his budget vehicle, like we have a what's we call it? It's too much like of a flip. Very nice. Yeah, I really like the way that you have all of the. I think if we stick with 3D, you're Gucci. Alright, next in line we have Uzair. Let's see. We have Cargo, UI UX concept app. Welcome, guys. Who's this? Cargo? Cargo. Okay. So this is, and by the way, if you guys are wondering what this week's challenge was, it was delivery. So Kaio, obviously we delivering for big bellies, my big belly. We're trying to get some delicious food in here. We have Cargo next. We are delivering Cargo, I believe. We have the different typography that Uzair has opted to use. We have the sign up and log in. My friend, this is a way better display of your workmanship. I would also say that differentiate the sign up and login buttons and center the text within the buttons. But very nice photography, very good logo, and much more simple than what you've been pushing on in. Laura is saying fingers crossed. Yeah, very clean, dude. Yes, the login much better. Home screen much cleaner. I would say you want to get those circles to actually be circles rather than ellipses. You have the map much cleaner than usual, and even your information. Man, this is probably your cleanest project that you've done so far. I think I actually might know that dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wait, hold on. I need to turn, because I'm gonna get distracted every time. Yeah, I need to put myself on the do not disturb, because I'm about to get like 25 million DMs. All right. Thank you for taking a look at my work. Uzair, this is definitely one of your best projects, my man. And I can tell you've definitely been listening to all of the feedback that you've gotten through the challenges. And my friend, if you listen yet again, your next project is be even more fire. All right, we got Quick Ship by Sir Henry. Task: create a simple logo and app for a delivery brand. We have Quick Ship. You got that K that's just like that way. The font is Stadolici. That sounds like a pasta. I'm confused on that one, guys. I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, sure, yes. You know what's sad, guys? I can't hear my soundboard. That's so sad today. Alright, so we got Quick Ship. We got a mug. We got always the tape. And we have the truck, the shirt, and even the billboard inside of the. And we even have the UI. This is what I look forward to when it comes to Henry's work, the UI stuff. Even though he always does an excellent job with both the branding, he always goes in super deep with creating the identity, and then going into how it actually looks. And someone operates this thing on a phone. So we have the ability, I don't know what the QR code is for, but we have 124 parcels, rewards. Maybe I just don't know what delivery, how deliveries things work. But I'm assuming there's 124 things. The reward for either picking those things up is 120 euros. And I guess this is how much they weigh. You can order, you can send, you can track, and you can pay. Delivery charges, extras, tax. Okay, you can pay now. Yeah, I don't understand the concept of the app. I wish if there was like a little bit of a synopsis of what this app is for, I think it would have gone delightfully. But I just get slapped into Chris Quick, and then I'm like, all right, so what we doing? I think that will help extremely well with setting yourself, because you spend a lot of time on mocking up these screens, but you want to be able to have someone who's looking at this stuff understand what it is. All right, next. By the way, let's see how this is tracking. Let's see. Interesting. Interesting. So you guys want the free month of the Creative Cloud. All right, cool. That's a lot of cayenne pepper in my tea, guys. I'm over here. My throat is literally like, it cannot. Whew, my goodness. All right, let me see if I can figure this out, because I'm gonna be so sad if I can't use my soundboard. I'm sure. Can you guys hear the soundboard? I'm sure you guys can. But for me, I want to experience Henry's app could be really strong, Jameson. It's pretty strong indeed. Yeah, I have no idea what the soundboard is at. Arjun, thank you so much for the. I'm trying to figure out like where this stuff is at. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can grab this. Just 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds. Okay, guys. Let me see if I can get that. All right. Well, it's coming out my computer, so it's not that much better. Okay. Do I get this one though? Sadness. All right, whatever. All right, we won't dwell on that. All right, and we have, going back to our submissions, we have Miss Koala here. We have this amazing welcome to your favorite delivery service. We can get Moroccan food, China. Speaking of Moroccan food, I would really like to have some Moroccan food. It's been so not even just that, Ethiopian food. Let me. Man, I just got hungry. All I've been eating is like beef, rice, and like, what is that stuff? Tomato sauce. That's all I've been eating. Obviously together in a very nice and delicious way. But, you know, sometimes, and I don't eat till 12, so especially when we're dealing with delivery food, I'm just like so hungry. All right, let's see. Jameson, let's see what you got, because my friend, this is what I've been looking at. Let's see. And we put it on the YouTubes. Let's see what we got. By the way, Jameson, was this on, was this a mixture of After Effects at all, or was this purely XD? Yo, and we have to show this to Diane. Where is Diane? Very nice. We got some parallax in there. You got some gummies. This has to be all from, it looks like all from XD. And if so, I wonder if you cropped out, if you just took this, you recorded that, put it into like After Effects or something, put a shadow, and then just did the bud cycle after that. All right, well, very nice. That was really clean. And that logo was just super nice. Bud cycle. I just love the logo. It was like pulsating too. I love the glow. I want the cupcakes though. Yeah, I want the. This is very clean, man. All right, so we have our 5. We have. All right, let me duplicate this. Wait. Let me screenshot this so I do not forget. I'm just gonna put that in my pictures. Stream results. All right. And guys, thank you, by the way, for submitting this. This is gonna help immensely with my focus and our focus when we are moving more towards making this stuff more structurally and even some of the just things, the things. Let's just say the things. Okay. Next, let's go ahead and make another straw. We have 5 contestantes. And this is challenge number like 19, which is crazy. Alright, so we got challenge number 19. We have Kyo, not Chow. I always spell his name wrong. We have Uzair. We have Walla. And we have Henry. And oh no, go back. Go back. There's one more we got to add. Oh my god, I gotta type the whole thing. Oh my goodness. Strike me down now. We had. But on top of this, guys, Excellent says, what's the poll for? The poll is for this was figuring out what exactly I'll put it in the chat again. But it's for, you know, when we are doing our design challenges here, as well as other events that we have in the future. I'm trying to figure out where you guys are when it comes to prizes. Would you rather have 3 months of subscriptions, Creative Cloud, for example? Would you rather have publicity, whether it's being shouted out on my Instagram account as well as some other Adobe real estate things, or cash? And so right now it looks like you guys are like, leave me alone with the cash, give me the Creative Cloud, some things like that. So yes, those are the prizes. So just in general, from yes, and just think about it like that. Yes, free CC, things of that nature. Also, Marta, what's going on? How are you doing? Marta was like, free CC, please. I hear you on that. All right, so back to this. We had Uzair. I cannot spell. But while I'm doing this, how's everybody's week been? I know that Annika's under the weather. We have Fergie, who is diving in, even though she woke up a little late today, saved by the fact that we get to work from home nowadays. But how's everybody else in the chat? What's going on? Anything that you guys are excited about for your week? We have Henry here. And then we had Koala. And then last person we had Jameson. Alright. Create poll. Let's copy this. We're gonna get the results. Excellent says, do not forget Jameson again, please. XD then finished in Photoshop. Word. Alright, so I'll let you guys, I'm gonna auto refresh this. And while you guys are sending in your votes for this challenge, the delivery, what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna pop in, we're gonna go ahead and try to find some things to work on today. We're gonna be rolling today for about 9 to 10, 11. We're gonna be rolling all the way to 11 o'clock today. So we're gonna find some very interesting things to do in Adobe XD and see what we can do. And if you guys have any suggestions of what you would like to see done or recreated in Adobe XD, find it on Dribbble while we decide what it is that we want to attack today. And the rest of today's segment is going to be recreating those things. I don't know, I feel a little strange, guys. I feel like something is missing. Martha says, I like the bud. And I feel like the thing that is missing is I just feel so sad. Actually, while this is going down, I'm gonna fix all of my soundboard stuff very quickly. Oh no! Everything, see, you guys see that fire? My goodness. And the daily creative challenge is still on. Hold on. Hold on. Sheesh. Basically, Sean, the coffee is missing. I don't know what's going on. The coffee is totally missing. Guys, leave me alone. Oh God. Bruce says, morning Brandon and everyone in the chat, sliding in late as well. Went for a walk this morning. Bruce, that's what's up. Well, welcome to the Game Changers. Glad to have you in chat. We are all missing a little bit of coffee, it so seems, or mainly it's me. Oh yeah, see now I get why I said Brandon and Daily Creative Challenge, because that was just chilling there. I was like, I didn't change things from yesterday. Okay. Hey, long time no see, Vanina. What's going on? It's been a while. What have you been up to? Alright, so it seems that we have Jameson in first. We have Koala in second and Uzair in third. We only have 7 votes, guys. Listen, Vanina or Jameson, Koala, Uzair. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this one time. Your friends. Only 7 of them in the Game Changers. When there's 29 people watching, probably 30 have voted, and I surely hope that. Watch Uzair, Koala, and Jameson have been the only people that voted. But I'm joking. Explosion was Grossbot's gears turning into him having a malfunction. Basically, that's the thing. You guys say that there's something that is coffee. Nah, listen. It was last night. I could not hear nothing but Grossbot yelling at me that we hit 1,000, and then I didn't tell you guys that he was arriving. And so he was just like, why didn't you tell them that I was coming? We were supposed to do this, that, and the other. And I spent blah, blah, blah amount of time in the Discord, and I was just like, man, I'm trying to sleep. So next time, I'll let you guys know when he comes in chat so he doesn't jack up the stream. Right, Grossbot, you feel me? Yeah, go, yes, continue to make that tea. All right. Okay, so we got 10 votes in. I think that really is it. We have Jameson in first, Koala in second, and we have Uzair in third. Oh! Someone just pushed Koala to the top. And by the way, if you guys are wondering what Koala's was, let's take a look at that again, just in case you guys missed it. It was this beautiful green delivery application, so done in a beautiful shot on Dribbble. Alright, let's go back to the voting. Alright, regardless. Alright, this is what we'll do. We'll do Koala in first, Jameson in second, Uzair in third. And I'm calling it because I think the only reason is because I think Jameson got first last week. But hold on, let's look. Let's take a sneaky peek. Although Koala was being super sneaky today, I saw that slide in. I was like, did it really get deleted off of Dribbble, or were you like? I really feel like you pushed it in and we were like, I'm going to slip this in last moment while nobody realizes what it is that I've done. All right, let's see. What was last week's winners? No, we're not voting in Discord. There was a poll, Bruce. It's all good, but I think we've closed it out now. No, Koala got second last week. Oh, Jameson was honorable mention last week, but Jameson got first the week prior, and I know that has nothing to do with it. I'm not trying to be like, he got first last week, he can't do first this week. Like, I'm not trying to do that at all. That's not what I'm trying to pull. Alright. Alright, Koala's back in first. We got Jameson in second, Uzair in third. Brandon exposing our private conversations, saying that I was sleeping. Wait, wait, hold on. What do you mean? I did not expose our confidential conversations. You just happened to be sleeping. Alright, so this is our final we are good to go. We're closing out the chat. We got 12 people voted. We have our votes in, and this will be what it is. Koala, Jameson, Uzair. Congratulations. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so we're going to take that picture, and we're going to have winners for Challenge 19. Alright, for those of you guys who are new, what we're going to be doing with this is at the end of today, we have your Instagrams, so we're just going to publicize your beautiful work on the Instagrams to shout out your amazing work. Alright, so, and if Lord says, I cannot type today. Arjun says, how can I participate, dude? Alright, so we have a couple new people in the chat. Also, welcome to the Game Changers. If you guys are wondering how do you compete, or how does all this stuff work? Alright, first off, go to the link in the description and or to the right side if you're on Behance and click join the Discord. Join us, and what you'll be brought into is this wondiferous land of 1,000 beautiful creatives from all over the world who are graphic designers, illustrators, UI UX designers, what have you. And you just have to worry about this section that's called challenges. Let me just break this down real quick. There's challenges as well as the chats. So the challenges, we have a weekly challenge where we have challenge number 20 coming out today. We'll be putting out a poll in server polls that you guys get to vote on. So this will be our next challenge. We give you guys 3 to 4 options in which to choose from. You guys vote on what our next week's challenge is. It's not up yet, so don't ask, please. This last week's was, one was delivery apps. So what we went ahead and did is we put this into the weekly challenge, and we just write what exactly you need to do. And where you submit your challenges are in challenge submissions. It's literally the channel right underneath. And you, the cayenne, my throat is really like, no. And you very easily, every Tuesday we go live and we look at the challenge submissions. So this is where you go to submit your work for the net. Like, for example, today will be when we release the new challenge. You have from this Tuesday all the way until next Tuesday to do your submission and post it here for submissions. And by the way, we really need to change where we put this, Gonzalo, the submission thing, because the submission format needs to be in the submissions, not in the weekly challenge. Nobody submits here. But this is the submission sort of template where you just copy and paste this. You put in your Instagram, you put where your project is. You just copy, paste that into that challenge submission channel. And we will see you on Tuesday to do some amazing things and see who wins first, second, and third. All right. Yes, very nice. Very quickly, we're just going to do our 3 winners just very quickly. So we have, in first place, we have Miss Koala. We have next, we had Jameson. And thirdly, we had Uzair. Very nice, guys, very nice. And I just need to tag my boy very quickly. Alright, excellent job. And wait, we're not on 18. We are not on 18. We are on 19. Alright. And not reply. I don't know. You guys, I think it's the coffee. I don't know what it is. Something's wrong. And I just hit enter. I'm done. Just Control Alt Delete, escape, bye. Thank you, my man. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's get into the nitty-gritty today. We are done with the weekly challenge. Let's hop into some amazing things that I have peered at in the last couple weeks on Dribbble. If you guys have some exciting things that you would like to see us kind of recreate today, let's pop those in the chat. Tuesdays are all about the challenges and also seeing what's really out there that we've yet to kind of even try to redesign or reanimate in Adobe XD. It's all about pushing the boundaries, what we can do and what we think we can't do but can. That's all we're doing today. Kyle, what's going on, my man? How you feeling, dude? Kyle, you gotta yell at everybody. They didn't like your hamburgers. I'm playing, Doug. I'm playing. Kyle's like,
watch your profanity.
watch your profanity. Oh man, that stinks. You can't see the live today? You got a busy day? You will be much missed. Much missed. Alright, so let's see. We are gonna head over to Dribbble very quickly. Gotta close all this stuff. And I know you guys can't see my screen. Just hold on. And by the way, if you guys have not seen, your boy very handsomely is on the very next section of Dribbble's workshops. I'm very excited. It's on April 21st on a Wednesday. I'm giving 2 specifically, 1 on how to build a winning portfolio and 2 how to build your dream career. It's gonna be interesting. How to do, it's literally everything that we talk about, from like how to actually network and all those things, but this is a long ass day. Let me tell you, for me it's 6 hours worth of workshops. I'm not trying to, this is just letting me know this is happening. But if you guys have ever, it's very hard to get me to sit down for 6 hours and literally go through things. So if you guys are at all interested in attending these to understand how to build a portfolio, why that's important, that's more so the beginner's thing, like how to actually build that to get people to even be interested in what it is that you have to offer. The second part is like when the portfolio is done, how do you actually outreach to people? What do you do on a day-to-day basis? Like, that's what we're going through, and how I kind of, because this was my journey of like, I didn't go to school, I needed to put something together, and when I had to finally put something together, how do I actually reach out? Because the designer trap is literally just building things every day, and you end up crying about why your freelance job is not working because you might be an amazing designer, but you're not reaching out to anybody, and you're just recreating your portfolio again and again and again. All right, anyways, we're not here for that. Let's get into the, let's go to finding some awesome things. All right, so we're gonna go to the new and noteworthy, but you guys also know. All right, Kyle, I will see you later. Uzair says it is paid. Yes, it is. It is $199. So it's not the faint. It's not super expensive, but it's also, there's a paywall, and I didn't set that. Dribbble set that, but it's all good because everybody gets paid. And it's 6 hours worth of something that I would not do this on my own. It's a lot of work to sit there and like deload that much amount of information in one time. Hopefully they let me kind of take some of that and create YouTube videos with it, but I highly doubt it. Alright, so I am trying to look for, there we go, these interactions. This might be interesting. However, the falling snow could be a challenge. One day I do want to do like a super in-depth thing like this. You know who would be really good at this is I had him on YouTube one day. Why am I forgetting his name? He's an excellent designer, by the way. Do you guys know who I am slightly referring to? Let's see, videos, uploads, live, past live streams. It's probably a ways back now, but he was an excellent designer. I don't know why it's you know what? I guarantee you I know where it is. Hold on a second. I have his face. I don't know why his name is not coming to me. But I know exactly when I'll see him. Let's see. Right here. There we go. Pontus Wellgraph. If you guys have missed this and you guys are looking for how to do some really crazy animations in After Effects and you are just interested in that workflow, I highly recommend you guys take a look at this video, because this is one of the, and I'm looking forward to having more people like this on the channel, just to get you guys outside of just XD and seeing the entire possibilities when XD is worked into After Effects, Dimension, Arrow, things of that nature. Jameson says, just building my skill with these, so no big where I come in. Got you. Wait, who said that's my manager? Guys, the chat is so quiet today. Usually, something must have happened the past couple weeks. What happened, guys? And you know what? It could even be just my energy. I'm not using the soundboard today because I can't hear it. It's so sad. But I miss our back-to-back conversations. Let's see. Boom, boom. I mean, that's not that interesting. They don't have that interesting of selections. Wait, hold up. See, all the super cool stuff. This is why we need to have like peeps that do After Effects, because all this stuff, like 100%, you need to start pulling in another level of. Can't do everything in XD when it comes to like the super animated stuff. Let's see, let's check this out. Let's see what else we have. We have 25 or 256. This is 255. Do you guys follow this? By the way, this is Medium. They have some really awesome design selections that they put out every 2 weeks. This could be interesting. What do you guys think about this? Yay or nay? I'm gonna open that up on the secondary piece. This could be super. We could try this today. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, but it would be very interesting to do. So we've been super hyped the last couple of weeks. That's why we're super quiet now. Yeah, the first one does look a little bit funny. I wonder how to do this. You know what's really weird? I have no idea how to make somebody a moderator, like at all. Let me see if this works. Yeah, no idea. Alright, so I'm gonna pick these two. And let's see if we can find one more. Alright, we're gonna back up. And if you guys find anything, feel free to add it to the chat. Alright, so that's 256. We had 255. We want 254. Let's see what we got here. You said these will be tough in XD? Hold on. Which ones did you say would be tough in XD Excellence? Let me see. Where did it go? Alright, so we have this one obviously. Boom. But where did the one... Hey, what's going on, Liminar? What's happening? How's your day been? I'm trying to find where our GIF went. But we might just open up the GIF where we saw it in the first place and just copy it from there. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So we have this, we're just gonna open this up. We're just gonna click on it. What stinks is I can't see what type of font that is, but we're gonna try to figure it out. All right, so we have 1, 2, we're gonna close this out. And we're gonna look at 1. That would be insane. Okay. I mean, this could be okay. I don't know, this kind of looks boring. I think the only cool thing about this is maybe the right on here. What do you guys think? Bruce is asking, hey Brandon, is Dribbble like Reels? It's new to me. Dribbble is basically a website that is pretty much like Behance. So it's nothing having to do with Reels. It's pretty much like another platform you can use as a portfolio as a designer. It's really no different than that. This is a great question. So you can think as Behance, Dribbble as the same as really Instagram. Instagram can be used as a portfolio as well. So don't think about it any different than this is a place where you can post your work and also get attention around. Alright, so I think we might stick with, and that looked basic too. Alright, I really want to try this one and this one. I think these are going to be we're going to stick with those two. How do you guys feel about that? I'll let you guys vote on A or B. So this one is A. This one is B. Put in the chat which ones you would like to see. Otherwise, I'm gonna pick first. Alright, let me see. I'm just gonna close all this stuff out. And Bruce, let me ask, what do you use as a portfolio right now? Actually, what does everybody use as a portfolio right now? That's really, wait, hold up. How did we go from that to otters? Hold up. I got bamboozled. Did y'all see that? How did it go to otters? All right, let's just keep it there. Dribbble is mostly for design. So, for example, Instagram is like everything. Behance is like for creatives. Dribbble is for creatives. So that's anything from graphic design, UX design. Just to show you, I'll show you this. So you have animation, branding, illustration, mobile design, print design, product design, typography, and web design. So anything in that creative realm, you use Dribbble to post your work. So it's kind of the same thing as Behance. Hey, Salah says you should definitely design those otters. I don't know what happened there. Alright, so we're gonna pop open XD. And let's get cracking. We have about an hour. We're gonna see what we can get into. Alright, I'm gonna open up that website piece, and I'm thinking this one is doable with an hour. This one, however, is like, I would need 2 hours. Or maybe I don't. Sarah says B. Gonzalo says B. Alright, so 2 for B's. Is that it? Is that a yes? Vanina says Dribbble is mostly visual and eye candy. I got the impression that Dribbble is a little more polished than Behance, but both are really good for showcasing your work. That's interesting, because honestly, sometimes I don't know what the difference between Dribbble and Behance is. I've always thought that Dribbble is just like, that's how you know I'm tired. It's the coffee. Oh, it's the lack thereof. It's saddening. Okay, so I think we're gonna attack this one though. Sarah says no, I'm leaning towards the otters. Oh god. Alright, we're definitely not doing the otters. Alright, but let's play with this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take my screenshots and pull them in. You guys know how I do. I like to get my reference in session. Alright, so we got this. I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can what I'm gonna attempt to do. There we go. Perfect. Oh, but you know what? Nah, A, you can do it. You know what? I'm like, you know what? I just want to do A just so I can show y'all it can be done in XD. Cause y'all, that's the thing. Most people are like, oh, that can't be done in XD. Nah. Nah. It can. It can. Because how it would work is all you gotta do is put the every single letter you have to put in a mask. So you have to have individual letters. Yeah, honestly, we might just do this one because it's really not that difficult. All right, let's try. Cause I'm gonna prove y'all wrong today. Vanina says, do you still need an invitation to post on Dribbble? Yes, and I do have an invitation if anyone needs it because it's been sitting in my dash. All right, let's try this. This is actually going to be a little bit easier. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, but let me ask one more time. Do you guys really want to see B, or is it just because you think it's doable in XD? Because if so, I will show you guys that we can do this. It's really not that hard. It can be done. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait. All right, so reel again. A or B? Let me know in the chat. Sharat says A. Jamie says I put the kid to sleep and I came back to otters. I swear. Bruce says, thank you for taking the time to show me that. Didn't mean to take you away from the stream. I use a couple my IG, Behance, and my own website, but I want to use Portfolio. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. And like the stream is to have fun, talk to you guys, and also showcase some things. All right, we might just have to do both, guys, because y'all is tripping on the voting today. I don't know what's going on. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do A, and ain't nobody gonna tell me how to do it. All right, let's rock with it. All right, so like I said before, we're gonna get some of my assets. All right, we rocking with A. All right, boom. Next, scroll down. Boom, boom. Oh, I missed it. All right, this is the next scroll. Excellent says my plan to get Brandon Groce to do a work almost worked. Oh, it did work. Yes, because it can be done. All right, we just gotta take some of these screenshots, guys. Oh. You just got to get them on every single. It's important to grab every single scroll so you know, because it's not just the designing of it. You have to know how it's going to be. Because when you're actually doing this stuff in XD, you have to know, all right, this is how it's going to look. But how are we going to actually do the scroll experience? Limit R, we are making this website. This whole website that you're looking at right now, we are making exactly this. So no need. So have no fear. Although that is very interesting image that we have there. So we're basically just recreating this website in Adobe XD. Adobe XD, if you're not familiar with it, it is to create anything from websites, mobile apps, anything that lives on the internet. That's what Adobe XD is made for, and we're just taking the time, like we always do on Tuesdays, to figure out how to make some of the hottest stuff that's on the internet. What's going on, Renan? Long time no see, dude. All right, so we got that. Last stand. What do we have? So we have beautiful digital experience. All right, this is so our next screenshot, and I'm just taking screenshots now just to prepare for what needs to be made. So this is top of the page, bottom of the page. This is the next scroll. That's that next scroll. Boom. All right, boom. And I think that is the end. Yeah, XD is really good for pretty much a lot of things. I use XD for presentations as well. Boom. So we got about like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scroll experiences, and then it just goes all the way back up. Okay. We're gonna just pause that. Now we're just gonna decrease this. We wanna minimize that because we don't need that anymore. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find, we're gonna close. So there's 8 essentially. All right. So these will also go off to the side. Bruce says, I so really want to see this. Have to step out again. I'll catch the replay for sure. All is good, Bruce. We'll be back, or we'll be here forever in replay form. All right, but we'll see you soon, and we'll see you in the Discord. Alright, so what we're going to do here is, first off, I would like to find what this font is. So I'm just gonna copy this, paste. I'm going to export this to my desktop. And I'm gonna bring this into Sarah says, this is helpful. I'm over messing with WordPress themes like it's still 2001. Let me tell you, WordPress, Fergie knows this. Fergie knows this. I am not at all a WordPress like, no. 9! It's not my thing. Let's see, Adobe. I think it's Adobe fonts. That's what we're looking for. Also, Sarah, if you are interested, have you heard of Webflow? This is if you're tired of WordPress, this is your must go to next step. This is just so much easier. It's so much cheaper to hire somebody, put a design together like we're doing in XD right now, and just hire somebody off of Upwork to create your Webflow website. I have been in situations where people have paid like $10,000 plus for a website when they could have just hired somebody to design it and just sent that design over to a Webflow developer. And you have to know how to hire correctly and judge their skill and qualifications, obviously. But I have gotten like $10,000 websites made for like $500. So, this pro tip there, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab that so you guys can check that out. All right, so let's move here. I'm going to we do not have a backup email. Okay. Probably shouldn't have showed you guys my email, but okay. And now we're gonna go to desktop. We're gonna go ahead and grab that image we just exported with the text. Rogue, boom. Hey, what's going on, Ismar? How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the chat. All right, so we have Rogue here. For security. Every time, I am the worst when it comes to like these things. All right, so we're gonna probably end up using like a little bit of a different font. Let me see. This might not be the one. I picked two. I don't even know what this is called. Armada. All right, let's try this. Also, who has? All right, I'm gonna try two things. I'm gonna try like 3 different fonts. Who has seen the new, not League of Legends? What is that, that movie that just came out with Superman, Batman, Justice League? Who saw that? Limit, much appreciated. I subscribe to your channel. Much love, my friend. I appreciate that. So we are sticking around here for more. I like it. I like it. All right, so we have option 1. We have, I think this other one was Armada. And I'm gonna do this other one, which was, I don't think I really like this one. This is Buche Gothic. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this. We're gonna stick with that one. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of these two, put them up here. And we might space these out just a tad bit. And we're gonna try one more. Uzair says, me, it's good. See, I really don't want to buy like HBO Max though. really don't. All right, we're gonna open up Photoshop very quickly. Not photos. Excellent says Snyder's. Yes, it was good, but I got a whole lot of a lot of feelings about it. What type of whatchamacallit? What type of feelings, Excellence? And Ismar says, is this the Adobe XD challenge? This is not. This is the Game Changers challenge. Basically, Ismar, every Tuesday we come together to see what we can kind of do when it comes to the edge of what we think we can do within Adobe XD. So we're trying some interesting things out. Alright, so we're going to just type in Rogue again. We're going to try to find what this typography is. We do have, I think this is definitely more sporty, but it's not what we're looking for. I think we honestly might stick with that one font that we pulled, but I want to try to find. I think there's one in here that is suitable, but it might not be. Just doing a quick scan. Yeah, might not have one, so we're gonna stick with. Yeah, we're gonna stick with what we got. All right, who else like? I don't know. When it comes to fonts, like I need to see them. I don't know what their names are. The only name that I actually only know is like Comic Sans. Just because of how many memes there are. Alright, so we're going to stick with this. We're going to make this background. And I'm about to read the chat real quick about what you guys are saying about this movie. Because I low-key want to watch it this weekend. Alright. And by the way, you guys know how I roll. You gotta, to understand and learn how this is built out, you gotta copy. So I'm just taking this, scaling it to the artboard, turn the opacity down. There you go. All right. Let's see. Excellent says, I'm gonna say it. I'm glad Cyborg and Flash got fleshed out, and Wonder Woman wasn't okay. But I wanted more Darkseid in Snyder's Batman or Superman. But Batman are not faithful to comic Superman. Oh, so like. They're totally, basically what you expected of Batman and Superman just weren't there. There's a lot of good things, there's a lot of dumb stuff too. Oh my god, Chowder's on HBO Plus? How? Let me tell you guys what I kind of what I've kind of watched. So I've watched what is it? Solar Opposites? This totally does not look like a sports brand. Alright, let's see if we can it's a little odd. Yeah, I don't like this at all. But maybe. We're gonna try this. I think we might roll with this one, guys. I know. Well, you tell me. I honestly think, let me turn this off for a hot second. Yeah, this is slightly judging my own font choice here. All right, Fergie, I will see you. I also feel like at the same length as it was the same length as the theoretical release, it'd be pretty much the same minus some jokes. So people were ragging on, got you. And this is a hard pick, guys. I'm gonna see what this other one was real quick. No, it's not it. I'm changing. This is a sad song. We is not ready to be sad. What does Brandon Grotesque look like? I know what we downloaded was one with a B. Alright, let's try this. This might work out. This is true, but it don't look good though, Sarah. It don't look good. This would be true in any case, but I would like to have the elegance. All right, so we got that. Boom. We're gonna scale this up a little bit. It's still not like sporty, but we're gonna get the majority done here today. All right, so we have 599. We're just gonna throw this out. All right, this works better than I think the other two fonts. Yeah, it's readable. Not necessarily sporty, but it's all good. All right, so let's start to get into some of our bits and pieces here. So we're gonna get our text pieces. We're gonna drop it. Just pull out a box here. I'm gonna start typing, but it needs to be like 20 actual. The size needs to be like 20 pixels. All right, so we're gonna go to our lorem ipsum. We're just gonna fill this out. Boom. We're gonna pick a different font, maybe Montserrat for right now, just as a filler. It's probably not the best for right now, but we're filling things in, guys. Boom. I'm gonna send this to be a period and just delete everything after that. Who has you? I'm curious. Who in the chat has actually used XD? What type of designer are you guys? That is the perfect question. Just because I know a lot of people come in here and are either veterans with XD or 100% just like brand new to UX design. So would love to know, and that way while I'm chatting about stuff, I can break down things even more. Take this, I'm gonna rotate a little bit, 90 degrees, and I'm just gonna keep a lorem in there. I'm gonna size this correctly to right about there. And I'm gonna start using this as our menu here. I'm gonna bring it to, rather than thin, a little bit of regular. I might want to, instead of Montserrat, let's see if this works. I'm gonna use whatever this is. That's really difficult to read. Let's see if I scale that up a little bit. And I'm just gonna hit the repeat grid. I'm gonna pull this up to about right here. And I'm just gonna pull this down. There we go. And that way I can increase the padding and stuff here. How many items is that? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. That's fine. And then we can go ahead and start. I think that's Behance. I don't know what that is. Behance, Instagram, and then I'm just gonna assume that's Dribbble. So we're just gonna go to icons for design. I'm gonna grab some icons here. We're gonna grab Dribbble. And I think what we're going to focus on for the majority of this, guys, because I feel time slipping very closely. We have about, we have got like 30 minutes here. What we will accomplish, though, is I want to show you guys the initial animation of when things come in. When you guys, that loading animation of the font, that's what we're going to worry about. So we can show excellence that it is possible. And on the next segment, we might continue this. I would like to continue this, but it's up to you all. I'm just gonna start to center this stuff. I'm gonna grab Behance. Boom, make that white. Pull this up. And I also like to, for those, I always get a lot of, what just happened here? Questions as to like why I copy so much. Because whether you're, I feel like a big narrative in design in general is that you have to be original. But the thing is that it's very challenging being original and not having any like things feeding that originality. I don't really care what the use of the words are, but you have to literally, part of being a designer and a creative is to get insight, inspiration. We have to look at things to be like, oh, things can be done that way. Especially in things like this, for example. I've not done anything like this. This is totally like me being like, oh, this is awesome. How can I too do this? And I'm just like how we usually do in the first grade. We're like, okay, that is the letter A. Let me trace that mother sucker, because I also would like to trace and create a letter A on my own so I can communicate with the world. So that's kind of how I look at things. I see something that is very intriguing. I wonder, street photography or Sarah says, I work with Illustrator, After Effects mostly. Are the animation controls similar? They are, however, they're more simplified. Like, for example, XD is more relevant. It's more like before and after. So you actually might like this a little bit more than After Effects, because it takes less time. I could say, hey, I want to take this red ball from here to here, make it expand, and actually squish a little bit. And you would say, anytime I tap it, or you can do it over a time. We'll just do it time for now. We'll take this little board here. We'll say, hey, go from this artboard to this artboard and animate. And we can do time. Delay 0. We want to animate in this way, in a snap. So this is, rather than a linear curve, this is just in like, these are presets. And we're saying we want the animation to take about 2 seconds to go from here to here. And we want it to go back from here to here in the same time. Adobe XD remembers your previous settings, and so when you do other of these, it remembers your settings. So let's see. Snap, snap. This is kind of what it looks like. Oh wait, hold on. I think I named them differently. That's the only thing that is different. In XD, you really have to make sure that your layers are the same name. So this is ellipse 2, the other one was ellipse 1. We need them both to be ellipse 1. So this is kind of how the animation works in After or XD. It's a little bit more simplified, but you can get a lot more complex based on how much you layer this simple concept. Limit R, are you a graphic designer? It depends. It depends on how you want to ask me. And that's a rough question, because I do a lot of, what's we call it? I do a lot of web design and app design related things. You can say I'm a graphic designer, but usually my skill set is creating graphics for web and mobile applications, but also understanding why it needs to be designed in that way based on behavior, because people use products or mobile sites, desktop sites, applications. Those are products that I design. So basically it's product design. Nian says, hello bro, I just have one question for you. I hope you can give me advice. In your opinion, which software is better, XD or the F word? Just by that answer alone, to me, honestly, Adobe is probably better. Is better just because of where the world is going. You have technology that is advancing super quick. You have AR, VR, and the thing is that if you just want to get stuck with designing interfaces, just go to Figma. But if you want to have like a sustainable and ability to do more than just user interface design, stick with Adobe, because the integrations that are going to be built out, it's already integrated. There's workflows with Aero, there's workflows with After Effects, with literally all the creative products that are used just outside of interface design, whereas Figma is just like very niche. So if you're talking about more ability in what it is that you want to do, XD. If you just want to stick with interface design, go with anything else. So I always like options, and also XD offers, in my opinion, better things than Figma. But everybody has their own thing. If you like what you like, go for it, my friend. Yo, what's good, 504? Glad to have you back. How you doing? Says, hi, Mr. Technology. How you doing? All right, so I went to Unsplash to grab a photo and then I forgot. So I'm just gonna grab, let me see if I can grab streetwear. So I think we're gonna grab this. We're obviously gonna give credit to my man, Tom Roberts. Yeah, Tom Roberts down here. What have you been up to, 504? And we're gonna pull this right about here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a, actually I'm gonna pull this right here and I'm gonna make a square. Pull this in, I'm gonna mask this, and I'm just gonna scale this to the size of that square that I have. Boom, and boom. There we go. I'm gonna center that, and I'm gonna push this behind my words. There you go. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, what we're going to do from here is we have Rogue, Creative, and then we have Studio Builds underneath. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this down. We're gonna pull this right in here. We're gonna scale this up, because we're gonna do the same thing like we did before. I'm gonna scale this, we're gonna push it to the back. I'm trying to get the flow of the website down. So we have this. Well, what's going on, Brett? Happy Tuesday. Glad to see you here, man. Long time no talk. Tuesdays and then the Discords. Things are good, my friend. We are just trying to some of you guys just popped in, so you're probably like, what are we doing? Why is all this copy and paste happening? We're trying to recreate this sort of experience here. So that's what we're trying to create, and we're taking it step by step. So this is Studio, and we're just gonna do we want the border for this. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna make that white. We're gonna make this 2. But one thing I will ask, because I asked it earlier. Actually, let me ask you this, because this is something that I'm curious about. What is even on HBO Max? The reason why I asked this is because I don't know. The only thing I want on HBO Max is to see the Justice League movie, to be quite honest. Alright, so I'm gonna pull these out very quickly because I want to see some stuff. Alright, boom, we have this. I'm gonna duplicate that because we have this other photo here. And it comes in at the S over here. T and then the U. So we're gonna angle this just a little bit. Oops. And pull it in just right there. Alright. Okay, and we'll replace these images in just a bit. So let's see. We have boom, chillin'. We have this over here. This is like they're eating orange juice, I guess. I'll be looking into HBO when Dune is released in October. Ooh. Yeah, see, Dune looked pretty cool, and I was so blown that it was pushed back to like that. Wait, hold on. So is wait, I didn't know Batman was Warner. Is Batman Warner? Jameson says Chowder is on HBO. Alright, let's see. So what I'm gonna start to do, because we do have like 30 minutes here, I want to start to put some of this animation together. So this starts out straight at tips, and then studio build comes in first, and then we have that photo, and then beautiful. So we're gonna cut it off at beautiful. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna just duplicate this. We're gonna stretch this, boom. And yes, limit R. Essentially, you can think of me as a web designer, essentially. Alright, so we're gonna take this, we're gonna move this off to the side. Or actually, we're just gonna turn the opacity down because I don't want to move it. I'm gonna take this, pull this over, and we're just gonna type in beautiful. Full. Ta-da. Alright, boom. We're gonna take the photo, bring it back up, and we're gonna take this piece that we had up here. I do want to lessen the size of this, just about that. We're gonna Control K to make it a component. And paste it right over here. There we go. And that's where we're gonna pause on just the design portion. Now we're just gonna focus on the animation portion. So we're gonna go, all right, it's on top of studio, but beautiful is on top of that. And okay. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Let me move everything that we're not using kind of away. These photos are by Tommy Roberts. I'm gonna get one more photo, and then we're gonna get to animating here. Brett says Dune is pre-released on HBO streaming at the same time as theater releases. Super interested in streaming that. That's see. I hope everything is like a stay-at-home experience now. To be completely honest, like I know that's slightly horrible to say. I don't know. I like I personally, and this just might be a personal problem, I personally just feel like outside, just, yes, it's very chaotic. I don't know. Limit R, we are ending at 11, so we have about like 20 minutes here. Nguyen says, it's a pretty difficult choice. Many colleagues and partners use Figma as a precondition, and when I open XD, they're like, why? Is it just because, wait, hold on. You have to explain that, Nguyen. Is it, do you guys just use Figma in class, or? Sarah says, thank you for crediting the photographer. So important for Creative Commons. They gift us designers, for real. 405 says, where is your card? You will see the card towards the very end, my friend. All right, so let's focus on this. Let's get to the good stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna group this and move this over here because we need space now. So we want to end over here, and there's gonna be some tricky stuff here. All right, let's see. We have row creative. As we scroll down, this will start to tilt. So we're just gonna start to rotate this a little bit, and we're gonna pull it down a little bit. And then the next thing that actually comes in is studio build. So what we have to do, which is very unique for this, and you know what? We might not have to do that. This is something I've not done before, so we're gonna try this out together, guys. I'm gonna create little rectangles for each little each word, essentially. I'm gonna reduce the opacity because we still need we need to see the full word, and you guys will see what I'm about to do. All right, so boom. So we have our S, cool. I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna bring this over. I'm gonna bring this over to bring the T in. You see how I'm trying to line this stuff up? Because if we look at this, right? You see the words come in individually and there's like a little tilt. Excellent says, gotta go, good luck with the animations, you got this. All right, man, peace. At home is great, but IMAX theater is an experience. I don't know. I don't think so. All I smell is popcorn. And I'm like, the entire time I'm in the movie theaters, I'm like, who didn't clean my seat? That's literally all I think about. And I think about like who farted in the seat. I'm like, no. Cause you know they don't clean those things. Who gets paid? Who have you seen come into the movie theater specifically to clean hardcore clean a chair? I have. If you have seen, please enlighten me. That will totally help me with my don't go outside phobia. And for those of you guys who are thinking, oh man, this must be like, this is how I was slightly before like the pandemic. So I don't know. Okay, so we have studio builds, and we're gonna have to do the same thing for this. We're gonna reduce this, copy paste, and we're gonna build a quick little shape. Mask. Boom. We're gonna duplicate that, double click, pull over the U. Easy day. Now, this is, hopefully this answers your question as to why I left a duplicate because we needed the background to kind of inform us where these individual letters were going. So it's kind of like a guide for us. We're using it as to basically trace, essentially. AMD. Move this over a little bit. Brandon, can you tell me which is the best photo and video editor? I am a Photoshop and Illustrator user, but I need an opinion for photo and video editing. Which is your best editor for photo and video? Photoshop, my friend, is for photos, and I love to use Premiere Pro when it comes to video editing. It is so simple to use. If you need more complexity, I would highly recommend After Effects. Those are the two that I highly recommend. I highly recommend. Okay, so now what we're gonna do here is I'm actually gonna delete this entire thing over here because we don't need that just yet. We're gonna do the same thing what we did here with beautiful, or what we did to the top, we're gonna do with beautiful here. So we're gonna reduce the opacity down, copy paste. And by the way, I do need to grab the studio, the stuff that was back here. We're just going to take that and we're going to delete that. We don't need those anymore. This build, we're going to go ahead and delete that. We just want the singular letters. Block that out. Did we copy and paste? We did. All right, great. Boom. Mask with shape. Awesome. Duplicate. Pull in the E. Perfect. Pull in the A. This is some tedious work, guys. Pull in the U. Pull in the T. Pull in the I. I'm gonna zoom in to make sure it's like on point. There we go. This. Ooh. Got a little fixed thing over here. There we go. Pull this. Pull in that F. I promise you guys, we're almost there. We are almost there. I'm pulling the U. Oops. Widen this up a little bit. There we go. And we're gonna pull in the L, final piece here. Perfect. Alright. Whew. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just select all these. I'm gonna bring the opacity up to 100. I just have to click into all of these. Bring all these up. Boom. Gotta do the same thing over here. And then we're done. Or at least with this part. Wow, we're about like 10, we're about like 10 minutes from 11. But we'll go until we get at least the first animation done. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. I do want to turn this off so I don't keep clicking up. Alright, boom. And all I'm doing to click these, because this is kind of like tedious, where I have to click and then click inside. So I'm clicking, control clicking, and then control clicking again to get inside of the mask. Because some of you guys are probably like, why can't you just turn the opacity up of the entire group or that entire mask? It's because that letter is inside of that mask, and I gotta turn the letter up. That's what we decreased. Sarah says, at limit, the Adobe mobile app Spark, Video, Premiere, Rush are all solid tools to play around with. And those are like if you're in a super quick rush. Those are excellent tools to create some very good video editing just like on the go. So nice share, Sarah. I appreciate that. 504 is saying, I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? I have a Dasani water bottle? I have no idea. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. So now what we can play with. This is actually gonna be pretty tough. I didn't think about this far. Alright, so we're here. All these are gonna come through. So when we start here, alright, so this S, I'm gonna push through. This T, I'm gonna push through, but we need to get rid of the S. Oh, which is dag. I didn't think about this. Alright, maybe we can take the S and maybe we can make it the border like. Let me copy paste and take this T. I'm gonna delete the S. All right, this T though, I'm gonna move here. Hopefully this will save us a little bit. All right, delete that, put that back. All right, I'm gonna have to rework some of this stuff, guys. Because in here we want only the letter that we kind of put in there. Actually, I'm gonna have to undo that. Copy paste. I'm gonna have to duplicate these U's. Oh boy. Okay, gotta pull it all the way through. Can you show me your Divine plugins? I don't have Divine plugins, my friend. All I use is like Lorem Ipsum and like icons for design. That's about it. That and Anima. All right, so I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna delete that. All right, 2 more of these. Copy paste. I'm gonna see if I can do these pretty quickly. All right, we just need that D. Where did it go? Thanks, Tom, for the subscribe. All right, this U needs to disappear. All right, so copy paste on the D. We only need the D, so we're gonna delete it. But we need to pull this all the way back. All right. Boom. We're gonna cut. I'm gonna delete this, paste that. I didn't realize how much work this is gonna be. Well, I'll pull up my plugins here and you can check them out. They're not that glamorous. Jameson says I'm a pay-per-view guy or IPTV. What is that? What is IPTV? Alright, so I'm going to delete the I all the way up to the T and move this. Boom. That way, all I have to do is pull this over here. Man, this is gonna be so difficult, guys. I think I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I might have overstated. It can be done, but can it be done in an hour? I don't know. Right, delete all this. Alright, hopefully that is... Alright, just need the O. Alright, we're gonna pull this off stage. Okay. We're only gonna do it up to build guys, because this is gonna get... It's gonna get insane. So B, very easy. Just gonna pull this over. The U, just gonna delete the B. Just pull that over. Magdalene, thanks for continuing to make great educational content. I'm new to design and your videos are always helpful. My friend, thank you so much. I'm glad that you are enjoying the educational content and watching me mess up while also slightly teaching. I hope it does bring you guys a lot of value to see, one, that you don't have to be perfect to do this sort of stuff. I'm 100% like the mess up master. And yeah. You know, I always try to do new things so that, one, I get to learn while you guys get to see actual possibilities of, you know, because it's hard when, or it's challenging, it's not hard. Especially when Nguyen was saying a lot of their classmates in particular, basically every time they opened up XD, they would be like, ah! And you know, sometimes we have to have somebody else kind of realize or help us realize that there's more out there than just what is around us. Like to be, you know, like I don't know this, and I'm not trying to attribute anything that I've said on the stream as gospel, but what if nobody ever told or said to Nguyen that, you know, when it comes to like futurist technology, XD is in first place. Like Figma can only deal with, for right now, interface design, and if that's what you want to do, sure, like that's what you'll have, but that's really all it can do. You know, Adobe has the super money and already not just the resources, but already has programs that is used in, like, when you're talking about After Effects, that's used in 99% of, I think 98% of production across the world. You have AR applications that are already meshed with Adobe XD. You have, like, to me, when I see these one-off platforms, they're only good for one-off things in that particular niche, which is fine. But when you start asking, like, for the greater scheme of things, you know, what is the best, excuse me, that sounded like an animal. What is the best option? All right, so I think we're gonna stop that, and we're gonna pull these suckers over to Jose. Thank you so much for the subscribe. We should have went with the otters, just saying. Sarah for sure. Wait, there was an option for otters and we didn't go with that? Brett, like, listen, there was a mix-up. I was bamboozled. Let's see. I have to find like these invisible boxes, guys. One. Alright, hold on. Let me go to my layers. I gotta find these things. And this is basically all of them really quick, but. One, two. Alright, so that's studio. This is IO. This is the O. And that's just builds. Flavian, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Also, guys, do not forget to remember to hit the like button on this video. It helps tremendously. And also, if you guys really dig what we're doing here. In general, we go live every Tuesday at 9 a.m. EST. If you guys want to join our Discord with over 1,000, finally, we hit over 1,000 yesterday. 1,000 amazing and beautiful graphic illustrator, UI UX designers, web designers, developers, things of that nature. Go in the description. We have a link to our Discord, or if you're on Behance, over to the right side of your screen. We have tons of links to join there. And if you guys also are interested in getting whatever we make on stream today, is going to be a little bit different, but we have tons of complete files from Adobe XD or even Dimension, just project files if you want to dig into them on the Patreon. We have some previews there for you as well, so you can get a sneak peek before you throw any money at becoming a Patreon. Brett says, when does your daily creative challenge start up? And will the challenges be progressive? Brett, that is a great question. I'm assuming you're asking about the daily creative challenge for Adobe specifically. We start at 5 p.m. EST today, and I'm trying to think. But it has nothing to do with our personal channel here, if that answers your question. Oh my god, this is gonna be a pain, guys. Oh my god. Alright, let me try this. Alright, I'm gonna copy this and paste this over here. Oh boy. Oh wait. Man, I really had to think through this. Alright, so let's do one thing at a time. Because I'm trying to, just because of the sake of time, I'm trying to like speed through things. And that should not be the way that this is done. So let's start here. Let's go into this mask. Let's grab the studio. Let's pull this through. Boom, easy day. Let's move on to the next box. And if you took your time, guys, you would have very smartfully named your layers and things of that such, but I have not. So I am kind of taking the not so good route. So we're going here, opening that. We got the U, we're gonna pull this through. Alright, we got this next piece. We're gonna go inside. Get the D. And then this is kind of what I was saying, where it's probably super important that I honestly really should have kept the, let's see. I'm gonna just put this on top as a yellow. Or as a green, because just for guides. Take off that border here. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna push this to the back. Reduce the opacity a little bit. Now we have a little bit of a guide. I'm gonna take this. I feel like. Alright, I'm gonna just push this letter over a little bit. We have this next here. I'm gonna click into the mask, get the IO. I'm gonna pull it on over. Patience is totally needed, guys. I was about to mess up the entire animation very quickly, just because I wanted to basically be done. But taking your time, I swear, it's like a virtue. The anxiety was kicking in. I was like, the stream is gonna suck and there's not gonna be a thing after this. Just gotta breathe. Just gotta breathe it out. Alright, we're gonna push this to the back. I'm gonna reduce this to 20, and like I said, one thing at a time. Pull the B out. I believe that's where we're gonna put the B, so we're gonna just push this over. Tamara, what's going on? Looking nice, much love, I appreciate it. We're not quite there yet, but one step at a time, one step at a time. We just gotta breathe, gotta move things, and all that good stuff. All right, I also do see that. I'm gonna take this very quickly and I'm gonna pull this up. There we go. That should be more aligned. There we go. Okay. Grab this, go into the mask, grab the eye, get that in position. And we're just gonna very slowly get the rest of these. Jose says, I'm from the old school, so I have too much to learn about XD with you, I hope. My friend, you are gonna learn tons and hopefully get some good laughter after being like, what is he doing? We have a ton to learn together for sure. And let me ask, because I'm out of curiosity, what do you mean by old school? What is it that, what type of design are you coming from? Or experience, rather? There we go. And we just have the S now. Go into that mask, get this S, I'm just gonna drag this on over. If I didn't have arrow keys, guys, clicking the mouse would not suit. Alright, so now I'm just gonna turn these off. I'm just gonna lock them and turn the eyeballs off because they were nice guides to have there. Okay, so let's start from the top. Whew! Alright, it's actually from here. And I'm just gonna turn all of these. Off, and I'm gonna pull this down, 0, and this finally, I'm gonna unlock it over here too, this photo. We're gonna go to 0, but when we get here, we're actually going to straighten it up, and we're gonna pull it up. And honestly, this should be above Studio, I believe. It should be above Studio, but Beautiful should be above this. So I'm gonna move this off to the side. I'm gonna just grab all this. Control Shift left bracket, pull it up. And pull this off to the side here. And pull it up a little bit. I think that's what it is. Let me go back over here to find Yes, it is. All right. So let me do the same thing over here. All of these, I'm gonna turn the opacity up just so I can see. What I need to do, if you guys remember, it's super important to have, like I said, an animation. You need to have your files named the same and kind of in the same areas. What is that? Group, mask group 2. This is mask group 2. All right, let's see. Let's just start to kind of figure out how this is going so far. So from here, we are going to take all this. We're going to push it up above the fold here. I think what we need to do before we do all that, though, is we need to group all this stuff. So that will be group 3. Hopefully this is the same thing. All right, group 4, we can turn this to group 3. And why I did that is because if I didn't, and I just started pulling this stuff up, all the stuff that was up top here would actually get thrown off the board. Hey, what's going on, Faisal? Welcome back. Jose says fast and good. 405 says this is the best live in the whole world. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. All right, so let's check this out. So we're gonna go to our prototype here. And we're gonna take this, pull it over here. And what we're gonna do a timed, we're gonna do a delay of 3 seconds because we wanna stay on this page for a little bit. And then we want it to animate in a snap sort of fashion, and we want the animation to be like three seconds. And we're happy for it to go back too. So it's gonna be 3 second delay, move here. 3 second delay, move back. All right, let's see what this looks like. And by the way, this is not supposed to be perfect. This is when we start to diagnose where some of the animation problems are, which I'm very sure that there's plenty. All right, so we have, all right, cool. So we're there. All right, so now all we would have to do is we can do a couple things here. For example, like this photo. If you remember in the animation, it actually starts to tilt down and move down. And I'm not sure if it actually opaques. No, it doesn't. Okay. So we're just gonna tilt it a little bit. We moved it a little bit down. Cool. Maybe we do want to make it opaque a little bit. And maybe we have these come in at different rates. So we take all this. What's going on, Henry? You made it from school. Very nice, dude. Glad to have you back. And we're gonna kind of do a little animation thing here so that beautiful kind of comes in at a like a and you'll see what this looks like. Hopefully take this, turn the opacity down. Let's see what this looks like now. So we'll play, boom. Got that studio. All right, so we have, there's a little bit of funkiness there. I don't know why. Beautiful popped up. Let's see. There is something that I need to find. There we go. There was a beautiful behind the beautiful individual letters that I had to turn down. I'm just gonna lock it. And take a look at it again. Boom. All right, there was a little mix up with this. And that was just the layer pieces. But this is an important piece of, Tamara is asking, how long have you been in the design industry? I have been in for about like 9 years. But I've been doing different things. I've been doing graphic design for a little bit. I've done like video production for a little bit. I've done And then I moved into web design, UI, UX, things of that nature. What about you, Tamara? Henry says, I'll be able to watch your streams on Tuesdays for 2 weeks now. Easter break. Yes, my friend. We're going to be doing some good things after we fix whatever is going on here. It's just a layer thing. So what that means is that this layer hopefully that changes things. Let's take a look. Alright, so we got that. Beautiful is still kind of messed up. So we're gonna take beautiful here. And if I remember correctly, they are assembled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta find all the bits. Alright, so from here to here. Boom. This needs to go on top. And if you guys are probably like, well, how do you know it goes on top? I know for a fact, because I've been looking at this for a long time, that this is this image. All right, so now it's on top of everything where it should be. Beautiful is on top of that image, and I think we shouldn't have any of those problems anymore. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is basically the basic portion of it. Now, if we wanted to start to do that slant, that's when stuff gets a little bit easier to explain. So all we would have to do is jump in here. We're gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna open the mask, open Studio. Now all we would need to do is just rotate it. Rotate 7 degrees. And we're actually gonna push it down. Oops. Rotate. Seven degrees, and we're gonna pull this. There we go. So that next step is basically rotating everything. We're gonna rotate everything at like 5 degrees. However, I'm not gonna do that right now. I know you guys are probably like, Brandon, why? Because I got things to do, honestly. But what I will say is that this is something that we'll definitely come back to in the future, but I did want to kind of break down that this sort of stuff that we're looking at here, it can be done. It can be done in XD. You just have to take the time to figure out how it's done. And honestly, once we would have those two things, it's basically just a copy and paste of kind of what we did. We did the first 2 portions of it, and the rest of the experience would just be copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. So this is pretty good for a, what is it, an hour attempt at this. If we wanted to do a little bit more, we could 100% come in here, pull this down, pull this up. Actually, I don't know what that would do. Nothing. Yeah. We could actually create loading animations for this particular screen. But that's it. Sarah says, wow, not bad for work done in an hour. Yeah, so we did a pretty good job. If you guys came in a little bit late, but we did some, figuring out how this would work, how we can bring this into XD, figuring out how we would need to build it. But we did a pretty good job. If you guys would like to kind of get this this product or this project file, you guys can go check it out in Patreon. However, I will say that this is not done. This is not done like the usual stuff that we have in our Patreon. Our Patreon is pretty strong with what we have in there. Just in case if you guys aren't familiar, we have animates things like this, like very finished design pieces that we've spent a lot of time on. This week is a little hectic, otherwise I would have spent tons of time with you guys on here, but we have great files and a lot of amazing projects for you guys to check out. It's only $7 a month, but you guys get everything that we work on every Tuesday as a project file, and we also are doing drops of show reels every month if you guys are interested in that for your portfolio. So if you have some amazing work that you want to have in your portfolio, and if you're really good at After Effects or you want to start using After Effects, this is a great way to just download the template, and instead of having my weird stuff in your template, you just switch out your photo or you put in your videos for your work. So that's what you guys can get on the Patreon, and it's over to the right if you are on Behance, or in the description if you're on YouTube. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say thank you so much. Jose, Tamara, Brett, Sarah, Henry. We had a lot of people today. 405, Faisal, Gonzalo, Magdalene, Nguyen. We had quite Limit R, Excellence, Uzair. We had quite the team here today. But I think we have a couple questions here. We have Tamara, nice work, thank you so much. Jose says, by the way, I'm in the center of North Atlantic Ocean in Azores Islands. I'm a photographer, designer, and illustrator. My apps are AI, InDesign, and Photoshop, but I have yet freehand in 10.5.5. I don't know what that means. However, freehand, I believe, is the drawing software. All right, guys. Sarah says, thank you. Amazing teacher, great creative vibes. Thank you for boosting all of us up. Much appreciated. And Derek says, stream again, or great stream again. Thank you so much. Much love. All right, guys. Well, as you know, it's time to roll out. Groce, can you bring the teleporter, please? Thank you very much. But as I'm on my way to my car, I just want to say, oh, Mac OS 10.8.5. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you so much. Jose, Mac OS 10. I don't know. But let me tell you, if you join the Discord and you ask that question, I guarantee you somebody will be able to help and continue on the conversation with you, even me. But I don't have that much context right now. But if you join the Discord, you can elaborate and we can have a conversation. So thank you guys so much. Nushin, much love. Love eyes to you. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I will talk to you guys in the Discord. I'll talk to you later. Peace. One of the hottest creative designers in the world. You want to build your talent, your skills through hard work, and more importantly, surround yourself with a team of individuals who are striving towards greatness with you. And yet you sit there and you ask yourself internally, Brandon, does a place like this exist? And my answer to you would be, of course, motherfucker, that's exactly what we are doing in our Discord. We are the Game Changer. We are a group of designers, artists, creatives that want to take our skill sets, talent, and dreams to the next level. We come together to give feedback on each other's work, give resources, and laugh, a lot of it, and help push each other to be our best selves. If you're interested in becoming the next best you, and quite possibly yourself while chatting with many friends, join your new design family today. See you there.
to be, cause I feel like letting go. Can't express some energy, my battery's pretty low.